Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Kale. I feel like I had to say that because it's been a really long time since I've talked to you. Today I wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about this channel and my work on it, because on one level I think I've done a really fantastic thing that I really enjoy. A little over 2 years ago, I sat down and said I wanted to start making videos, and I said I'd do 32 videos within a year, and I failed miserably. But there's a lot of stuff I'm actually really proud of. Like, I have 50 different videos across 3 different channels, and a lot of them I think are pretty darn good. For instance, my most viewed video so far is my review of the movie Zootopia, in which I talked about our political environment and how we often hear things from something that seems like a source of authority, and we just kind of spout it out without thinking about the consequences. And by far, the video that has the most comments is me complaining about California weather. Turns out the rest of the world either really loves or really hates California. Who knew? I've made a fair number of videos on this channel. I've also started making some more on my education channel called Words from the Muck, and I've even made a few videos for my kids who wanted to have a YouTube channel as well. All of which are very different in how they are done, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, and I like it, and it's fun for me to go back to even watch my own stuff. So if it's so much fun, where have I been? I kind of fell off the face of the earth back around February, with the exception of my Logan review. But if you'll notice, that had a very different facial hair thing because I filmed that review in March and didn't put it up until about 2 weeks ago. So what happened? I enjoy the work I'm doing, I'm having a good time with what I'm doing, but just life got too much in the way. I thought I could save a lot of time by just recording things as I drove to work and from work, and that worked pretty well when I was talking about Enneagram stuff, but they were getting to be very long videos, many times reaching close to a 20-minute mark, and when I did that I noticed not a lot of people were watching. I wouldn't say I live for views because, let's be honest, I'm a guy who puts out a video sometimes only like once a month, sometimes much longer than that, so I can't be too concerned with maintaining an audience and pretend like they should be sticking around and just be watching me all the time. But the things I do make I like, and I think there's good stuff in them, so when I was doing the car videos and I saw that not a lot of people were tuning in for those, I kind of assumed that they probably looked at it the way I look at a lot of really long videos, which is, I don't have time to watch that guy for 20 minutes. Now, I am going to go back and do another Enneagram video because a lot of people in the comments said they wanted to know more about wings and how the lines work and how people move around and that personality figure, and I will, but that feels like something I shouldn't just do in my car. So I'm in the process of planning that one, so it is coming. Promise. So I had to face a reality that the driving in the car videos, though they were a lot easier, required almost no editing, and I could put out pretty much a video a day doing that, they weren't living up to my standards as a creator. I wanted something that was more valuable for people, something that would be something that people really wanted to watch, and so that's what I'm trying to do. But life is crazy. As many of you know, I'm a teacher, and throughout the spring semester, it's just insanity. We've got a lot of sports, a lot of trips, a lot of people wondering about grades, worrying about grades, lots of grading, lots of finals, lots of everything, and I just didn't have the time to do this, even though I really wanted to. And then personally, it was a crazy time. I've moved, which is why all of this looks different, not quite all set up yet, but there's just a lot been going on. But it is summertime, and VidCon is this week, and I hit a point where I said, dang it, I need to start making a whole lot more stuff. So here I am, gonna make some promises that I'm hoping I can keep. I have a lot of ideas on what I'd like to get done. First of all, Words from the Muck, my educational channel, I've got so many scripts already written, I just need to film them and edit them, and I'm going to be working forward on that. That will include things of just enjoying and exploring expression and having fun with words. And here on the personal channel, I'm interested in exploring more things like theology, which I mentioned like over a year ago is something I'm really interested in and I'd like to explore more in this space. Ultimately, trying to figure things out is very confusing. You're just throwing stuff against the wall and hoping it will stick. Since Zootopia has been my most frequently viewed video, a lot of times I think maybe I should be doing more movie reviews, but then sometimes the views don't really support that idea. So here's the deal. I've got extra time this summer, and I have made a decision that if I want to do anything seriously, I have to put the time into it. So, at least twice a week, I've got like full days to work on what I want to work on. So I'm gonna say, and this might come back and bite me, 2 videos a week from me. Some will be on this personal channel, some will be on Words from the Muck, but you're gonna get 2 a week throughout the summer. That's the plan, that's the goal, let's make it happen. So that's the plan. Making this a part-time job, at least for the next 2 months, trying to put out as much content as I can, and I hope you're going to be along for the ride. For those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me. Every time I see another number, it encourages me to like go out and produce more for you. I really love having that accountability, and I also love a lot of the responses I get from you all. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to Liz, because she's always there telling me that she appreciates my work and wants me to do more and wants me to be a better creator overall. Thank you so much for that, Liz. We'll see you at VidCon. And if anyone else is at VidCon this week, let me know. I want to run into you. I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation. That would be great. Otherwise, thank you so much for following along, everybody, and we'll see you next time.